Hopefully this is easier than last time out.
Oh, you mean the Mensa quiz we had to do last time?
Sorry, man. Didn't know asking who won the national championship in an NCAA quiz
I got
was
that right.
The hardest question.
I got that right.
Michigan.
BU.
Did Michigan win it last year?
So we can't read the comments just yet. We did a doubleheader, so we don't know how you've reacted to how poorly we did in that NCAA quiz. I learned something, though. I don't know anything about NCAA hockey, apparently.
I won the quiz, and I don't know anything about NCAA hockey.
Jesse was like, hey, if you watch college hockey, you should get all of these answers immediately.
He might have been right, but he did prove that apparently we don't watch.
Maybe I just should have taken into account that not that many people watch NCAA hockey.
Would you have done all right, NCAA? I actually don't know.
I saw the questions, and I think I would have gotten every single one wrong.
That was my worst performance of all time. So
And there's been so many. If you know anything about me, which I think you would particularly would know this, one of the things I probably like about sports in general, it's the equipment. If you just throw a random name out there, I can attempt to know their helmet at the very least.
Maxime Afinogenov.
That's easy. He wore a Bauer 4500.
Joe Sakic.
He had Easton Air gloves, and it's tough because he had the CCM bucket, the HT2, but he also at some point did switch to the Bauer helmets. But I believe I'm going to stick with CCM.
I'm going to last 3 questions on this quiz.
Now, when it comes to hockey, there has been some legendary equipment from the past and the present. It is on iconic NHL equipment and just equipment in general. This is a fun topic we've wanted to do for quite some time, and we're doing it here today. Maybe you're someone who's like, I have never even noticed what any of these guys are really even wearing. Don't worry. A, you might learn something. And B, we got some visual clues. And C, some of them are moment-based too. You might know those moments.
I didn't grow up with a lot of this stuff that I'm sure is going to be on here.
I feel like I'm in a relegation battle right now. I'm not going to lie.
That's tough. I
We'll
love
see.
that.
Maybe
though.
I'll surprise myself. I have before.
If every question is about who used the
It's not.
Easton stick
It's
between
not.
like 2004 and 2012, I'm nailing this.
I know everything there is to know about hockey.
Okay, so, I mean, you can tell by the tone in his voice, he's not being serious. So, 3 and out.
Yeah. Oh, it's 3 strikes.
It's 3 strikes you're going to be dealing with. You're going to have those 10 questions, though, of course, and the bonus round in the middle. That's where you can earn yourself an extra strike to go along with those 3 strikes.
Bonus round.
And it really seems with like how Thomas is slumped into his seat, he will need them. Jesse, are you ready?
Let's go, baby. I love hockey equipment, so yeah, I am ready.
Elbow pads. That's the answer to question 1.
Question number 1. Speaking completely objectively, which now defunct Swedish brand made the greatest goddamn looking helmets in the history of the game?
I didn't know they were Swedish.
I did not know this was Swedish.
I wasn't sure what you were going with, but then I remembered that there's this company called Jofa.
But it's Jofa.
It's a Jofa. It's Swedish. My girlfriend's Swedish.
Correct answer to this is Jofa.
You're the only person who said Jofa.
Really?
But yes, it is Jofa, Jofa, whichever way you'd like to say it, that is the brand.
I remember being 8 years old, hearing people talk about Jofa helmets, didn't know what it was. It's just an iconic name affiliated with the sport of hockey.
You got your choices. Obviously, we got the cereal bowl that everyone loves, but we also have Yager's era in Washington. Alfie wore it. The Sedins wore it as well. And then also the one that Solani wore, that big round one.
You think those would pass
no,
health and
don't.
safety tests these years?
If you took a light fall onto a couch on that cereal bowl one, it would split right in half.
You're calling it a cereal bowl. I wouldn't even put cereal in there.
That thing would shatter your brain. All right, question number 2. Hopefully this question doesn't shatter your brain.
I hope so too.
We got some visual clues in this one. So here is the first one for you. So you're going to need your phone here, Jesse. I'm going to send you something.
Oh, don't have my phone.
Look at the technology we have here.
Insane.
Hold on, I'm not on the Wi-Fi network here. Hold on.
Name the company that made these 2 gloves.
Oh, no.
This is question 2. I'm not here to stump you with some crazy stuff this early.
You'll be surprised.
Oh, my God. I know what these gloves are.
Yes. How could I forget these?
They got some funky looking designs right away.
Ooh.
That sounds like more of like a I know this ooh, but let's.
I don't know if I know this.
Oh! Should have been more of an O than an ooh.
Got a Penguins jersey in one of them, and it looks like a Predators jersey in the other.
These photos are from before I was born.
What year were you born?
2001.
One of them actually, yeah. The other one, no.
I'm going to guess Coho because, I recognize the gloves. I feel like I had a pair of these gloves growing up and starting.
The one that is more black that looks like a Penguins jersey, that feels more Bauer.
So some brands that I know that are old that you don't see stuff anymore. One's Cooper. I feel like those were gloves that like maybe Gretzky wore. I'm going to guess Mission then, even though I know that that's wrong.
And Thomas is on a mission.
I-Tech, that's my guess.
I'll go Bauer.
So the funny thing about Luka, some of the stuff that he had, especially when he was younger, absolutely fugazi. So apparently he had the fugazi pair of these too. He had a fugazi Coho pair of these.
It looks fake to me. This man got on Coho.
I'm going to take that as your answer. Going to snatch that up.
No, it's okay.
No, that was your answer, and it's wrong.
What's the brand?
Z got so upset with me because I dressed as the Silver Statue. I took this really cool pair of Nike, what are they, like Nike Zoom or Nike Quest
I think they're
gloves.
Ignites.
Nike Ignites. It was kind of a shame to make them silver, but gotta do what you gotta do. Oh yeah, way better.
These are Nike, no? Nike.
That is correct. It was Nike. There's some good-looking gloves, and Jesse desecrated them. It's fine.
Those are Nike? Are you kidding me?
I would have said Nike Bauer otherwise, so I don't feel as bad about that.
You don't feel as bad? I mean, I would have accepted Nike Bauer had you said
now
that,
I feel
but
bad.
that's Mario Lemieux's hand on the left there.
That is Lemieux.
Deep cut. I had to think of like who wore those ones on the right, and Patrick Kjellberg, who, if you're a weird Preds fan who was kicking around in 2000, 2001, you might remember that guy.
After running, return to Kjellberg, he scored!
Question number 3. Who doesn't love a good gimmick? Challenged with reinventing the wheel, stick companies often don't. But every now and then, they come up with a fun new gimmick to spark interest. Name 3 such gimmicks involving sticks.
There's like sticks with holes in them.
The one that everyone is going to say first is the Reebok O stick.
The O stick.
Well, the O stick.
This is right on the tip of my tongue, and I don't know how to.
It was a Reebok stick, and it had like slotted holes in the shaft.
I don't know if I should take your answer, but I will. I'll take mercy on you because, you should have known that stick. It's the O stick.
They called it the O stick?
I take it back. You're down 2.
No, I'm not. I didn't even finish my my answer yet.
No. Now you're making fun of their marketing team.
That's ridiculous.
That's 2 strikes.
Listen, the Bauer stick with the hole inside of it.
Hole put in the blade.
Bauer like Adv something. I don't know what it's called, but like it had like the hole in it.
The hole in the blade.
Bauer with a slot in the blade?
That is correct. It's like a male slot.
It is like a male slot.
So the one I know is the RBZ Revolution. It was like with TaylorMade, and they put like a metal thing inside the blade, and I know that because I had that stick.
Okay, I'll accept that.
What about just like 2-piece sticks? That's
Yeah,
a
you're
gimmick.
out. Okay, I feel fine giving a second strike now for that.
How is that not a gimmick?
It's not a gimmick because it was more of a transition thing.
This quiz is just...
Yeah, you suck at it.
I'm terrible at this.
Is wood gimmicky?
No, wood was not a gimmick. It just was the only way they could make sticks for years.
I actually don't know. It's another stupid gimmick. Honestly, I can only get 2 out of 3.
I mean, there was the rubber, which was just like an insane stick that could like flex to the floor.
Like the TPS rubber with like the rubber grip. Is that a gimmick that you'll
I'll take
accept?
that as a gimmick.
That's not a gimmick. That's a good stick.
If it's not a gimmick, why
That's
doesn't it
not a
exist
gimmick at
anymore?
all. This quiz is faulty.
There have been like some weird things that hockey companies have done. Like I remember Nike came out with a stick back in the day, and the grip was like sandpaper.
Mission did these ones where there was almost like a little squiggle at the blade, and the only person I can remember ever using it, and this is even the weirdest pull, I believe it was Alan McCauley from the Leafs used it. And now you're down your last strike.
And I know what this one is.
And it's true or false?
Should I say false and leave?
Do it!
False.
Question number 4. True or false? When Nike made their entry into the hockey market, they went about it in the only way they know how. Maximum levels of flash. That's why Sergei Fedorov was selected as the face of their program. But after a few years of game-changing designs, quirky, high-production commercials, and the creation of one of the most iconic skates in the game's existence, the partnership between Fedorov and the Beaverton brand, that came to an end. All because the major signing of Tiger Woods cost Nike major money. True or false?
Oh, these ones suck.
It could very much be like this happened, but instead of Fedorov, it was someone else.
It could be false, but true that the partnership ended, but not because they had to have money to sign Tiger.
Again, I will point out, all of this happened before I was born. There's a lot of ageism in this quiz.
Oh my God, get this.
And I bet you
Get
Jaden
this.
does just as bad as I do.
I hope.
The more I hear, I think the less of a chance I have, which is crazy because it's still a 50-50.
well in history.
This happened before I was born. It's not fair. It's ageism. Get out of my class.
If there's one thing I know about Z, it's that he loves a Nike question about hockey.
We're already at 2 of them.
He loves Fedorov. He's bought in Fedorov Nike gear. And based on that reason alone and not any factual evidence that I'm gonna try and spin, I'm gonna go with true, but I don't feel great about it.
I just don't really know the answer to this. I mean, it was a ton of money.
Tiger Woods and Nike is such an iconic partnership.
I'm just gonna say false.
I'm gonna say true.
False.
There's no way that they were paying Fedorov enough money where like, oh, well, now we can't pay Tiger Woods. They were probably paying Tiger Woods a gajillion dollars, and they're like, the amount they were having to pay for their hockey stuff was far lower. I'm pretty sure the real reason why that they got out of hockey is probably because they didn't find it as profitable as they probably wanted it to be.
That was almost as long as my question, and that was a lot for getting it wrong. Take that! It is true.
Yes!
Maybe just not thinking about
was crazy.
what the question is somehow helping.
I don't know. That was crazy. According to Sergei Fedorov, this is from his mouth.
Sour grapes.
He did an interview and he discussed it, and he kind of said it jokingly that, Tiger Woods signing, apparently it just kind of removed the money for perhaps some of the hockey budget. More or less, I do wonder if it really was just they gave all this money, not just to Tiger Woods, but to really get into golf, because, like, think of that era.
I think it paid off for Nike.
Paid off.
Sergei Fedorov doesn't work for Nike. There's no way that Nike went to him and they're like, sorry, we signed Tiger. We can't sign you anymore, and we're getting out of all of the hockey business.
Sam, your litigation won't get you out of this one.
Check the comments. I'll provide newspaper links.
And we're moving on without Jaden.
Oh, man. That was rough.
Make your dreams come true.
We're moving on, Luca. Question number 5. This is another visual clue you're going to need here, so get that phone out.
I'm 0 for 1 on visual clues.
Name 3 players still actively wearing the Bauer 4500. This man slumped into the seat because he knows one thing. That is an old man's helmet, and that is an old man sitting on that couch.
I don't wear one because
did?
I used to. I can't find one that, like, because they're out of stock now. If I'm being honest, figure it out.
My theory is I'm just going to try and guess like the oldest players in the NHL right now that are probably still using it.
Older players in the NHL now are like John Tavares. He doesn't wear one of these helmets.
First guy I'm going to go with, John Tavares.
That's it.
That's incorrect.
Already wrong.
Oh, man. I
He's
was
a
like,
CCM guy.
Oh, I guess I probably should have.
Well, that was dumb.
One fun story about the Bauer 4500 is I believe we have one in the office, and I think Corwin got it from Justin Hall.
You are correct.
I know Ryan O'Reilly for sure uses the 4500 still.
Ryan O'Reilly.
That is one.
Who are like the oldest players in the NHL? Ryan Reeves doesn't wear Bauer 4500.
Revo?
Sam was just out here doing his best, and then he wasn't.
What's Reeves wear?
CCM, VO8.
Oh.
It's the one that McDavid wears.
They play so similarly.
Does Jonathan Taves use a 4500?
That is correct. He uses one.
Nick Foligno.
You're
I'm
happy
saying
with what you
Nick
just said?
I'm not happy with what I just said, and I know I lost. And
You
this
should
is-
be happy with what you just said, because Nick Foligno, that counts too.
Wow. This kid's just got what it takes.
Oh, I'm pretty certain Evgeny Malkin uses one of these.
That is correct.
Let's go!
I can't even think of one name.
Well, then I guess you're out of here.
Jonathan Taves.
Oh, I hate this guy. That's correct.
Are you
Yeah.
Jonathan Taves wears one of these. Are you serious?
I hate you. I would have also accepted Steven Stamkos, Drew Doughty wears it, and Kaprizov.
This is actually harder than Jesse's NCAA
there you go,
quiz.
Jesse.
I'm not even lying.
It's harder than the
this is
NCAA
harder
quiz.
than Jesse's NCAA quiz.
I'm going to tell you this from the bottom of my heart. The comments section is going to eat you alive, Daniel. The TPS rubber is not a gimmick.
Why don't they make it anymore? Why did they stop making it after a couple of years? Why did no other company go for it? Because it's a goddamn gimmick.
I guarantee
Like
you.
Sam's time in this quiz, it's a gimmick. You're looking good in this quiz so far, because you're moving on to the bonus round. Bonus round. Bonus round. Boo-boo-boo-boo. This is where we get the chance to say thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate you watching all these quizzes. Hopefully you're enjoying that we're having these out a little bit more consistently. If you have some quiz suggestions, even along the lines of what we're doing here today, something that feels a little bit niche, send it into the comments, because we might read them. Comments such as from Kaprizov 34, a man who wears a Bauer 4500. Z, I think it'd be cool if you did a behind the scenes of filming a BarDown quiz. I always wondered if you film question by question or quiz by quiz and how the narrating stuff works. Great quiz again. I'd like to do one, but part of me is like, it's not as interesting as you think, and maybe there's still a bit of a magic in your head for how it is. The theater of the mind's a powerful thing.
I will say this, though. You can hear Jesse yelling no matter where you are.
Maybe. I'll think about it. Actually, this time. The next comment comes from Void Rumble 3093, who says, we need more NHL GeoGuessr.
For Marissa. Marissa loves the GeoGuessr.
Well, that brings us to our bonus round question, which also comes from the comments. If you like this question, if you hate it, and you're like, I got a better question than that, go ahead and type it, because we might use it. This one, though, comes from Let's Talk About Hockey. And it's a true or false. Wow, I actually think that might help you guys.
That might help us for sure.
In the 1950s... Maybe not. The Detroit Red Wings played an outdoor exhibition game at a prison against a team of prisoners.
This question seems so insane that like I'm inclined to say true.
Give me true.
This is such a crazy story. If someone's gonna make this up in the comments and then you're going to read it and be like, yeah, I'm using that, it's gotta be true.
It is true.
Wow!
Again,
Come on!
Happened in 1954. There's a wiki page that does have some good references to it, and these seem to be legitimate sources, so I'm gonna have to take them as true. I don't know if the box score is incorrect, but it looks like they played one period and it was just 18-0.
For Detroit?
Yeah. It was 18-0 against the Marquette Prison Pirates.
That's a sick name.
Let's just say, judging by the score, they were prisoners of the moment.
I want to know what the penalty minutes were for that game.
0, because I bet you the prisoners, if you touch anyone.
Don't touch anyone, and you also have a bunch of knives attached to your boots, so...
Who put up the most goals in those 18?
I don't know. Is that where some of Gordie Howe's points came from?
Was he shaving points against prisoners?
Apparently as well, and I'd love to see someone confirm this. It's not going to be me. I'm saying this with a heavy asterisk. Apparently it was the first ever outdoor game played by the Detroit Red Wings or an NHL team.
It's like the longest yard. Like, that's not an official game.
I think Let's Talk About Hockey made this Wikipedia page.
Honestly, you're a genius if you did.
And he put in the quiz.
For the purposes of this bonus round question, it's true.
All right, I'll take it.
Anyways, we're moving on. You have all your strikes back.
Wow. Let's go.
Question 6. The trap card.
Oh, I didn't get to do that with Jesse because I got out on question 3.
But here it is, your trap card. Are you ready for it? It's another visual one here. Out of every position in hockey, no one gets to create a signature look through their equipment quite like goalies. Name the 4 goalies pictured in their signature pads here.
Oh, come on. They're black and white photos.
I mean, they're black and white because I made them black and white,
never
you
mind.
numpty. I saw you getting cheeky on the other one, trying to guess the teams of people, so I've made sure to make these pictures black and white.
What the hell? That's not fun.
These are clearly players from the past, right?
You tell me.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, number 1 is Patrick Waugh.
That is correct.
Based on the coho and everything like that.
I see a wooden blade there, so it's clearly old. Is that Marc-Andre Fleury?
It is not. He did have coho, so I get it, and he did have a wooden blade for a while. You're done for this question.
Goalie 1, Olaf Kolzig. Goalie 2, Marty Turco. Goalie 3, Manny Legacy. And goalie 4 is Thomas Vokoun.
An absolutely impressive 0 for 4.
Thanks, guys.
I think I should give you 2 strikes. I think you should be out of this quiz.
Number 2, we've got CCM, and we've got like a bit of a wave on the blocker here. Is it Evgeny Nabokov?
Terrible guess. The first one is Patrick Waugh. The second one is Martin Brodeur. The third one is Trevor Kidd.
Yeah, the Trevor Kidd, that looks familiar.
Is number 4 Potvin?
Number 4 is Felix Potvin. The colors would have been dead giveaways. That's why they're in black and white.
Hey, they don't call it a trap card for nothing. And I still have 2 strikes left, so let's keep cooking here.
We're on to question number 7, and you're on your last strike here, pal. Jesse, you'll know, because this is a behind-the-scenes thing. A huge part of what inspired this quiz is this is a bit of an apology to CCM that I have owed them. They were nice enough to send us to the Hockey Hall of Fame game. They got us access to a bunch of Hockey Hall of Famers, gave us these incredible jerseys, which, Luca, since you're still here, and you were there with me as this happened, you can show it off.
It's a beautiful jersey. The colors are awesome. The logo is sweet.
Can a team bring back these colors?
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
Beautiful, man.
We had like a full quiz of like NHL legends asking and answering the questions and things that would have been fun to play with. It was awesome footage. It was awesome access from CCM. And your boy, I blew it. And the footage is now gone. I didn't back it up. They sent us there to promote their FTW line. So, check that out. And sorry again, CCM. Here's a CCM-related question. Name 3 players who wore the CCM HT2. Now, here's a picture of the helmet so you know what it is.
God, I hate these ones.
Do people know what this is?
There's not one single player that comes to my mind.
Oh, so you're out?
I was like, oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, this legendary lid. There's a newer version of this helmet that like Vincent LeCavalier wore.
Oh, Doug Waite. I had his hockey card growing up.
How would Thomas know information from the past?
That's all
Hockey
I
cards
know,
count
though.
too.
This makes me think of Corey Stillman because he used to wear one of these no visors.
Random pull, but it is correct. Love it. I actually gave you one earlier if you have any memory.
John Tavares.
Well, you're out.
You said he wore that is entrapment.
No.
That is entrapment.
No.
Ed Jovanovski.
Did John LeClaire wear this helmet?
John LeClaire did. That is 2.
Oh, there's got to be one guy in the Habs. Oh, Sheldon Surrey. My dad told me once he separated his shoulder, and I thought that meant that, like, his shoulder was off of his arm, and it really scared me.
Legend has it Thomas still thinks that it's.
I might.
All of those are correct.
Did Matt Sundin wear this helmet?
So Matt Sundin, very famously, he wore the Jofa helmet to start his career when he was with the Nordiques. At some point, he makes his way to the Nike version of the Bauer 4500, and then he made his switch to CCM, and the helmet he chose, yes, was that one.
Thank goodness.
This guy entrapped me completely.
Out of here with that fantastic Hockey Hall of Fame jersey.
Z had it out for me this quiz and got me out on purpose.
Ferme Laporte. Sorry, CCM. Moving on to question number 8.
Let's go.
The curious case of the curve. During a game between the Leafs and Sens, Jason Spezza was called for the use of an illegal stick. In response to this, as the referees summoned Spezza for his stick, what did he do?
There's not many things you can do in this situation.
Did he do something involving a banana? Am I crazy?
Let's move on.
Well, just because of a banana curve. I don't know.
That was an absolute slip up on the banana peel.
Something that people would obviously go to is just breaking their stick. So I'm going to say that Jason Spezza just broke his stick.
That is, unfortunately, correct.
Yes!
So he goes and they go, oh, buddy, we're going to measure your stick. He goes, yeah, no problem, bet. He sees that's about to happen, just snaps it with his foot real quick, puts it back on the bench, brings back another. He goes, oh, yeah, go ahead and measure this. And they're like, wait a second. No, give me that stick. Not that one. And he goes, oh, but no, it was the one I was on the ice with. And I'm on the ice with this one.
Did he do that, like, goofy laugh that he has, too?
Question number 9. It's on a player that you certainly like, so let's see if you can provide an answer that I'm going to like. The last time we saw a mirrored visor in an NHL game was in 2006, the year that the most notable player to wear one entered the league. According to Ovi, why were mirrored visors banned to begin with? This is pretty recent news, I will say.
When you say mirrored visors, you mean like fully like opaque, like you can't see through
not
them at
smoky.
So my first thought process is that it should have to do with something with the goaltender should be able to see the player's eyes when he's shooting.
So I'm going to use some NFL knowledge, and I'm pretty sure there's rules of how dark the visor can be because of like concussion spotting, because you want to be able to see the player's eyes.
Are you locking in your answer?
I am locking in that answer, yeah.
Our final boss question is like a lot of fun, and I really would have liked to see you there for it.
Oh, man.
And thankfully you will be there for it.
Oh, God.
That was some really good deductive reasoning there. You are correct.
Wow.
That it had to do with the player's eyes, but you're incorrect as to why.
No, so out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. So if I just went with the player's eyes, I would have been fine.
According to Ovechkin, he did an interview there with Merrick and Boudreau, sat down, and he says that Martin Brodeur, he was a leading voice there for the goalie, saying, yeah, we should be able to see your eyes, buddy.
I think it was Marky Brodeur said like he can see my eyes. I was like, what the heck? Like,
that's what he was worried about?
Yeah, see my eyes. Like I'm in the blue line. You gonna look at my eyes?
I went so in depth on a reasoning, so foolish.
I just feel like the right thing happened here. Get out of here.
I'm kind of mad that I'm out, but like I gotta agree with you.
Yeah.
Didn't deserve to win this one.
Yeah.
Just didn't have my best stuff today.
Yeah. You're moving on to the final boss.
Here we go.
Look to your left.
Ow.
Look to your right. Look down the center. Is his neck all right?
Now it's time to meet your doom.
Okay, here it is, the final boss. This is another visual one. Here's the question. Provide me with the model name for these 10 pieces of equipment. We're just going to go through them. If you know them, you know them. If you don't, you don't.
I like these visual questions.
Item number 1. It's just the stick in this one.
That is the Easton, I think it's an S19.
That's 1. Next item.
Oh, Bauer Vapor 20s.
That is correct. He has 2. Next item.
Oh, Easton, the OG Synergy.
That is 3.
So sick, Jerome McGinley using that.
Oh, elite. Item number 4.
I unfortunately don't think I know the name of this helmet. I mean, CCM RB2? Is that what you're saying?
It is the VO8. Jesse, you got 3 right. Fortunately for you, the other guys don't know anything about equipment. And that's what makes you today's champion.
Let's go! I am rolling right now. Not to jinx it, but
Well, there's a piece of equipment for you. Winner circle, it's all yours.
I love hockey equipment stuff so much. I wouldn't say I'm like a nerd over it, but like we've all grown up, you play hockey, you love going to the hockey store. That stuff just kind of resonates with you. You never forget it, and I'll never forget this W. So just add another one to the shelf here. I think that's 3 quiz wins that I participated in a row. And I gave maybe the hardest quiz of all time.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I think I like it better when I'm here and you're there.